Very good. If the clerk's office is ready and the manager's ready, we'll get started.
And just one thing, Mayor, Councilman Fletcher will not be on.
Right, I understood that. Thank you. All right. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the slight delay. We'll call the City of Homestead Community Redevelopment Agency meeting to order. Today is Wednesday, August 19th, 2020, and it is about 5:43 p.m. Pursuant to Executive Order 20-193 issued by Governor DeSantis and the City of Homestead's local state of emergency due to COVID-19, this will be a virtual Community Redevelopment Agency meeting. The virtual meeting can be viewed live on the City Access channel or live stream at www.cityofhomestead.com/public meeting. The public may also participate live during the virtual meeting utilizing video conference via WebEx events or via toll-free conference call number. Please go to cityofhomestead.com/calendar for specific details and instructions on participation utilizing video and telephonic conferencing. The city will be accepting public comments as part of the virtual meeting, which can be emailed to publiccomments@cityofhomestead.com. Public comments are limited to 300 words per comment. And then, Madam Clerk, if you will call roll, please. All right, we'll note that all council members are present with the exception of Councilman Fletcher. Are there any deletions or deferrals or additions?
No, Mr. Mayor.
No, sir. Okay, we have the approval of the minutes of June 17th, 2020, the regular CRA board meeting minutes. Do we have a motion for approval of the minutes of June 17th, 2020?
Move it.
Moved by Councilwoman Bailey. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councilwoman Avila. Is there any discussion or corrections to the minutes? Does anyone wish to be registered as a no vote as to the approval of the minutes? None appearing, the minutes stand approved. New business, car number 2972, the interlocal agreement for the extension of the CRA tab number 2. Madam Manager, is that you? Or Ms. Driver?
That would be the CRA.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. That would be me.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
I know. That's what I was thinking. It's so great to see everyone. So I will proceed. On May 27, 2020, the CRA Board authorized staff to move forward and submit an application to Miami-Dade County to extend the CRA an additional 30 years. As a result, the attached interlocal agreement, or ILA, has been prepared in order to delineate the counties, cities, and CRA's areas of responsibility with respect to the redevelopment of the CRA area. Also included in the ILA is the county's proposal to disperse $5.7 million to the city to fund the city's debt service and construction costs incurred in association with the transit and transportation components of the Homestead multimodal project. The county shall use the 25% transportation TIF to recapture the $5.7 million disbursement from the SMART TIID. The transportation TIF shall be the sole source of revenue for the recapture of the disbursement made by the county. After the disbursement has been recaptured, the county will continue to receive 15% of the transportation TIF, and the CRA will receive 10% to be used for SMART Plan-related projects. Mr. Mayor, staff recommends that the CRA Board approve the attached resolution authorizing the Executive Director to enter into an interlocal agreement with Miami-Dade County for the extension of the Homestead Community Redevelopment Agency until September 30th, 2051. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Driver. Do we have a motion to approve, and then we'll have some discussion? Motion moved by Councilwoman Bailey. I'll second it. Let me ask you, Ms. Driver, and I'm sorry I didn't key on this earlier as I went through it. Will the tax monies collected for the bills that go out for November, will they be allocated under the old agreement or going forward under this new agreement?
For the bills that go out in November, I believe that falls into the fiscal year 2021. So they would be a part of the new agreement because the agreement prayerfully will be approved in October. Will go in effect then.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that in either event, with other things that we've done, library and so forth, there's more money coming into the CRA than formerly under the former mechanism. More or less. Right. And just so anyone that's listening, so they understand, that reference to the 5.7 was just that money had been designated, allocated to the county several years ago now, and this was a way for the county to pigeonhole the distribution of this money. I guess you'd say in the fastest means. So that amount's really nothing new. It's already been earmarked. It's just a reimbursement for monies that have been spent due to its approval in the past. I just wanted to clarify that for those that might be listening in. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. And if I may add, that 25% that they're referencing, in which the 5.7 will be paid back, just for everyone's point of knowledge, the county was going to just get 25% from us anyway. So this is actually a good way that at least we know what's going to happen with that 25%, as opposed to them keeping it and doing with it whatever they want to.
Right. Thank you. Any other questions from members of council?
One thing, Mayor.
Sure.
Just a quick message to staff, our attorneys, and Ms. Driver. For having all the answers. It was a very confusing and intricate thing that we have here. So just to thank you so much for looking into it and planning ahead. I spoke to Ms. Driver earlier. It's very bittersweet thinking of 2051 and when this will sunset, and hopefully that we can all look back and see an amazing transformation for the Southwest. So thank you, everyone, for putting so much work into it.
Thank you. I agree. Anyone else? Okay, we have a motion and a second for approval of the interlocal agreement to extend the CRA. Would anyone wish to be registered as a no vote on this matter?
Mr. Mayor, may I read this into the record? I'm sorry.
Sure. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Pearl.
This is a resolution of the Board of the Community Redevelopment Agency of the City of Homestead, Florida, approving the restated interlocal cooperation agreement related to the City of Homestead Community Redevelopment Agency, providing for an effective date.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So at this point, would any council member wish to weigh in as a no vote on the extension of the Community Redevelopment Agency funding agreement with the county? Well, none appearing then, this matter is deemed to be unanimously approved. Anything further, Madam Manager, Attorney?
No, Mayor. Thank you.
No, sir.
Is there anyone lined up for a public comment? I understand that we had not received anything in writing earlier. Is there anyone in the queue wishing to speak on this? All right, very good. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to adjourn, and council meeting notice for 6 o'clock. So everybody just sit tight, and we will reconvene in about 7 minutes. Thank you all. Meeting adjourned.